Hello. Today I have the pleasure of welcoming Christine from Spina-Beautiful. Hi, Christine.
Hi, thank you so much for having me.
Well, thank you for accepting. It's a pleasure to talk to you today and just learn more and just tell people more about Spina Bifida awareness and just what you're doing and everything.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I love to talk about.
So tell me a little bit about you, about your story. You have Spina Bifida.
Yeah, I
So,
um I have myelomeningocele. I do have a more, I guess, mild form. I am able to walk,
okay.
but I do have the severity of my disability is consist mostly of bladder and bowel um,
Okay.
complications, I guess. So it was interesting growing up with spina bifida, feeling like I didn't fit in with the
Mm-hmm.
spina bifida community, and I didn't fit in with the other people either. Uh,
Yeah, like not being in a wheelchair or just
yeah, it
things
was sort of
different
this
or
invisible thing to some,
Mhm.
and um, of course, when you're younger, especially getting into teenage years,
Yeah.
you try to hide those things and just
Yeah, you just
try to be rebellious and uh,
just pretend like just a normal yeah, teenage life
yeah.
and everything.
Um, so that was probably one of the biggest challenges. I mean, I did have a lot of surgeries growing up, but
Mhm.
that's pretty normal.
Yeah.
Pretty
Yeah.
normal. Comes with the territory.
Yeah,
Um,
exactly.
but I think um, as I got older, I came into my own and realized that um, it
There's
is
just
what
something
it is.
there.
And yeah, and
Yeah.
it's okay. And I started meeting more people like you in the Spina
Mhm.
Bifida community that helped me find my voice and helped me feel really comfortable in my own skin. And it's
Yeah.
nice to find people that are going through the same thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Um, and it's made me a lot more comfortable with sharing my story
Yeah.
and advocating for people with spina bifida. I think that's it. The most important thing is that we try
Mhm.
to pave the way for the younger generation,
Yeah.
um, just
Definitely
to get
with
better healthcare and all that good
yeah.
stuff. So
No, exactly. And that's why you started, I guess, Spina Beautiful,
yes,
the
yep.
vlog. When did
Yeah.
that start exactly?
I must be going on like my third year now.
Oh,
Um,
yeah, yeah. Oh,
I had a baby 2 years ago, and I'm starting to lose track of time with how busy I am with her.
it must be, yeah.
So, but I know it was about a year before she was born. So, um, I went to. Are you familiar with Teal on the Hill, the advocacy program that the Spina Bifida Association
Oh,
puts
no, not
on?
really. Tell me
It's
more about it.
it's in what they sent us, or they have you join in Washington D.C., or at
Mhm.
least the first year we could do it in person,
Okay.
and it's called Teal on the Hill, and we sit and are taught sort of what the asks will be,
Okay.
um, for these meetings that they've set up with
Mhm.
lawmakers and congressmen in the on the Hill,
Okay. Well,
on Capitol Hill. So that was like a really wild experience,
yeah,
like talking to actual, like,
I'm
my
sure.
local
Yeah.
lawmakers, for New Hampshire,
Yeah.
the meetings that were set up for me. And I just leaving there after having them like listen to my story and tell me that they're going to advocate for me on a national
Wow.
level, not just
Wow.
me, but us.
No, no, but yeah,
And
amazing.
that was like, wow, I left
Wow.
there feeling like I was on top of the world and like I needed to do more once I got home. And that's when I started my blog,
Wow.
Spina-Beautiful. I thought that people hearing everyone's different stories, because we are all different,
Mhm.
was the best way to raise awareness for people living with spina bifida. So that's what Spina-Beautiful does. People can submit their stories,
True.
and I share them on the blog and on Instagram and Facebook, and just
Yeah.
kind of
Yeah.
give everyone the inside look at what the day-to-day life is living with spina bifida.
Yeah. And you share your story also
And mine
through it.
too, yeah, is on there a couple times.
Yeah. Yeah.
Pieces of my story, because
Yes.
you know, a whole lot of pieces to it.
Yes, no, for sure.
So yeah, I wanted to try to lift any stigma or negative thoughts around spina bifida, because it isn't all bad. And
yeah, no, there's like anything, there's positive and negative, and it's how you see it also that's gonna be the outcome.
Yeah, I think about my younger self that I mentioned earlier, how shy she was about it and hiding it, and I just wish I could shake her and be like, "You're so awesome, just the way you are." And so I'm hoping Spina-Beautiful does that for some people.
For sure, because when you're young, exactly, because we need it, I think, as kids, just to relate to somebody, from experience, and just know that you're not alone in this, and just have a voice in a certain way, for sure. When I was a kid, I'm in Canada, so it's just I'm trying to reach also locals here and there, and just doing a little bit of what I can, I guess, with the YouTube channel and everything, and Zaroule. So that's what trying to do. So
well, you're doing an awesome job.
Thank you. And you're just amazing, and I look a lot to your channel and everything, and it's just really awesome.
Oh, thank you. That means so much to me, especially coming from you.
Thank you. And this week, like we talked before about the fashion, there was a fashion virtual event that was amazing.
Yeah, I am a board member of the Spina Bifida Association of Greater New England. They're the local chapter here in New Hampshire, Massachusetts, Maine, Vermont, Rhode Island, all of New England. And they put on a virtual fashion show for all adaptive designers that wanted to be included. It was like Tommy Hilfiger and Zappos and Billy Footwear and all these really, and we even got to talk to the designers at the end, which was so cool. So that is still up on our Facebook page if anybody wants to watch it, because it will put a smile on your face.
So for sure I'll put the link and everything to this, for sure. It was really interesting. I wish Canada to do the same thing, the virtual, showcase more of adaptive fashion possibilities. I was involved in one of a conversation about it also, and just to find solution and things like that.
That's great.
Just
I think it's another thing that's really important is that kids with disabilities see themselves represented in fashion and media, and so like things that you're doing are helping them see people like them being successful in their industry, and like the fashion end of it. I know for myself growing up, I never saw anyone in a wheelchair down the runway, and we're finally starting to see some of that stuff. So I can't wait to see how much more it evolves.
Yeah, definitely. Like in the media, or just on TV, or just anywhere in like commercial and things like that, it was less. Now it's starting to look more in them. I'm happy that it's getting out there just more and more, just to see people, just being inclusive, and
we're getting there.
Yes, exactly. So you have a kid. How did that go?
Girl, she's 2.
Wow.
She's 2. She's wild. I'm tired. No, it's the most amazing. It's the most rewarding job I've ever had. Being her mom, it's the most incredible thing. But it is very tiring. It's exhausting.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But we have a lot of fun together, for sure.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. And how was the process, if you want to share, for the pregnancy, or how did you find, like, positive or negative? How was your overall?
This is part of my story that I love sharing. Which is going to sound weird, because what I'm about to say, I didn't have the best experience. My body, because of my disability, my kidneys specifically were not happy with me getting pregnant.
Oh no.
Now, this is not saying that this will happen to everyone, but I think it's important for spina bifida women to know that it is possible that there could be complications during their pregnancy. So to see specialists, to see maternal fetal medicine or I don't know what it is in Canada, if it's that
Yeah.
called the same, but
Yeah.
you probably shouldn't just see a regular OBGYN. You should probably immediately be seen as a high risk pregnancy, just in case. Because what happened to me was basically I had kidney infections the whole time.
Oh boy.
And of course, we know how bad those are if they go untreated.
Yeah.
But it's, for me, was totally worth it. I have a beautiful, healthy child.
Yeah.
But it was, there was a rough go there.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to do it again.
No.
I'm going to just have one child because that was a blessing and, hard enough. But again, totally worth it. So yeah, and that is another blog post on Spina-Beautiful. If anybody needs more specifics on exactly what I went through.
Yeah.
You can check it out.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'd take up way too much of your time telling you the whole story. But that was the
gist. I'd love to. We would need hours and hours for sure.
You can sit here all day.
As of work, do you work for the blog full time, or do you have a job?
Right now, I do a lot from the local chapter for as a board member for
Spina
Bifida Association of Greater New England.
Okay.
I'm a full-time mom, and I do nanny quite a bit on the side for a few children, which I love, and it gives my daughter a chance to have some playmates. And it worked out really well because I was doing that just before COVID started, where we were stuck at home. And had I not been doing that, she wouldn't know anybody. She wouldn't know other people her age exist. So yeah, my blog, full-time mom, and board member. That's what I'm doing right now. Oh, and I'm in school. I went back to school for a degree in marketing, so I can really fine tune my skills for Spina-Beautiful and any other marketing opportunities that would come along.
That's amazing.
Through that, because I really found that I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, so that's awesome. Yeah.
I graduate this summer.
Yay! Just a little bit way to go, and that's it. Yeah, like you said before, like with your Spina Bifida, you can walk. You don't have below the knees, or how do you feel exactly?
Oh, that's a great question. Yeah, yes, I can walk. I did have braces as a child, which seemed to help. I do have a tethered spinal cord, or I did.
Okay.
So I couldn't walk long distances because my back would really get sore and fatigued.
Yeah.
But I had surgery to remedy that, and so it's been a little better. Although I do still suffer from quite a bit of chronic back pain.
Oh yeah.
I think I'm so used to it now. It's like whatever. I am numb on my legs, completely numb on the back of my thighs and the bottom of my feet.
Okay.
So I could walk on fire, and I should. Probably make a lot of money doing tricks like that.
Yeah, and you wouldn't feel it.
My husband always has to tell me if the sand on the beach is hot or not, because I have no idea.
You don't feel it. Yeah, me, it's below the knees, and so in the wheelchair all the time, and I've had over 20 surgeries overall and things like that. So yeah, I can.
I know they call it the snowflake condition because two people with Spina Bifida will have a completely different experience. Although I think overall, it's how it affects your life can be very similar, and it's just so nice to talk to people that have.
Yeah, oh no, for sure. Yeah. And what would you say, to your younger self, or tips or things like that you would have known when you were younger, or things like that?
The most important thing that I would say to my younger self, and to any other young Spina Bifida person out there, is that those other kids that are picking on you, or that aren't asking you to play, or aren't going to the dance with you, or whatever it may be, aren't going to matter later in your life. They don't matter. You're never going to see them again. You're going to be awesome, and they're going to be jealous, No. But it really,
yeah,
no matter, you know, in high school,
yeah,
that's your whole world inside that building. That's
yeah.
all you care about is those kids that, and especially the ones that are mean to
Like,
you. You're like,
yeah,
why are they mean to me? It doesn't matter. It's not
no,
going to matter. Because
it's
when you
true.
graduate high school, you never see those people again.
Yeah, it's true. We just focus sometimes too much and then on the opinion, and we just have to get over it and just, yeah,
Yeah.
just do our
Just
own
work
thing.
on being the best version of yourself. Work
Yeah.
on getting good grades, getting into a good college, getting a good job.
Exactly.
Don't
We
worry
just,
about them. Who
no,
cares?
exactly. So
Yeah.
true. And just,
That's all I was guilty of. I cared about
yeah,
whose birthday party I was invited to, and when I didn't
yeah,
get invited
yeah. You
because I
just,
was too
yeah,
different than them, I was bummed, you know. And
yeah,
now I look back and I'm like, God, that was so stupid. Who cares, you know?
it's true. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Me too. I mean, it's just, yeah, it's
And I know
been,
it's hard. I know it's hard,
yeah, yeah,
but
being different, being like things like that. But you have to, yeah, to talk to yourself and just get over that.
just push through it because it's gonna get better. I promise.
Yeah, I know exactly. There's
Yeah.
just, yeah, and look where you are. You're doing
Yeah.
amazing things.
What would you tell your younger self? That's my favorite question to people.
Yeah. Well, I think, yeah, to just be more just open and just, yeah, ignore opinions of
Yeah.
people and just, yeah, just
It's
do
funny,
whatever.
a lot of people say that same thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Which
Oh no,
you
it's
know,
true.
it can't be said enough because there are
No.
so many kids that are having a hard time right now, and every time I hear it, it breaks my heart.
Yeah.
So
And just, yeah, just sometimes now also people look and things like that, and you just have to just go your own way and just forget about yeah.
right. Yep.
Yeah. And I think, yeah, people, if they have questions or things like that, it's like, it's my pleasure. But it's just, yeah, you just have to, yeah, forget bad opinion for sure.
Yep.
And what do you have as a future project? Do you have what's coming up for you? Do you have?
I do plan on sort of a rebranding of Spina-Beautiful once I graduate,
Okay.
like using my new skills to fine tune things.
Yeah.
And then I have a project I'm working on for Spina Bifida Awareness Month, but I don't want to give it away yet because I'm
okay.
Yeah, but you'll
so cute.
I might ask you to be involved.
Oh, okay.
So
awesome.
yeah, so I'll be in touch.
So we'll ask everyone to stay up to date and just stay tuned for sure for all the amazing thing for sure. And just to follow you on the Instagram. I think you're most
and I want everybody's stories. Please, all you do is submit your story on my website, whatever it is. It can be whatever you want it to be, short, long, whatever. And if you're not sure how to share your story, please contact me. I've developed a little storytelling skill pamphlet to help people out. So I can send that your way. And
for sure.
I mean, that's my goal, just to share everyone's story. So.
Yeah, no, exactly. And just bring more awareness and just make it more known to anybody also that just want more information about Spina Bifida.
Yeah.
And just get
Education.
It out there.
It's key.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, thank you so much.
Oh, it's my pleasure. Thank you.
It's been it's been awesome, and we'll definitely be in touch. And everyone, I'll put the link down below. Just follow Kristin and Spina-Beautiful for sure.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
It's so nice to talk to you.
Yeah, nice to talk to you too.